It's 4:30 on WKYT this morning. We're tracking water main issues across the Bluegrass this morning, from a critical water shortage in Estill County to a conservation order now issued in Winchester.
Some store owners in downtown Richmond had a lot of water damage to clean up, how they think it was caused by snow and ice.
And some scary moments on a busy Lexington road. Police say a man was hit by a car and badly injured while walking along it.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. It's your Tuesday, and we're glad you're with us on WKYT to start off this brand new day. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Winter will just not go away. We are counting down, and there are only 24 days until the first day of spring.
Sounds inspiring, doesn't
Yes,
it? But
does.
it is bitterly cold out there this morning. It's going to be absolutely freezing for the most part today. Tracking the possibility for record lows this morning. Let's check in with WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, we're looking down south, and down south we have a few snow showers. I mean, you got to go far south toward the Tennessee border. Places like Jellicoe, and work your way into, say, Whitley City, Stearns, Williamsburg, and Saxton. Even portions of Wayne County. Monticello, more than likely, you're seeing a few flakes flying around, but really it's just south of you that's getting the bulk of that. So you can see it is far southern zones, even toward Barberville. As you work into Knox County. There you are, sitting at 7 degrees there in Lexington. Teens down south is exactly what these models were showing yesterday, and it looks like as we get into the afternoon, pretty much what the models were showing yesterday is where we're going to stay, 26 degrees. Go over the latest forecast coming up.
Okay, we'll see you in just a bit, and we thank you. And we're tracking a lot of water issues around the Commonwealth after last week's winter storm. This morning, folks in Winchester have been urged to conserve their water usage.
Just last night, Winchester Municipal Utilities issued the mandatory order for all customers. Water main breaks around the city caused by cold weather have caused a water shortage there. They call it a Phase 2 water shortage alert, which triggers mandatory conservation. The order is in effect until further notice.
Some 2,500 people in Estill County do not have water this morning because of what county leaders call a critical water shortage. They say a series of issues related to the weather have led up to the trouble. County leaders say a power outage at the water plant, broken water lines, and the fact that people have been using too much water to prevent pipes from freezing caused the shortage.
I'd like for people just to let that water run just at a pencil lead, not a size of a pencil, not a first grader pencil, just the size of a pencil lead. Probably one faucet or one that's on the outside wall that could freeze up.
Any customers of an Estill Water District or urban municipal utilities who still have water have been asked to conserve it. And be sure to boil it for at least 3 minutes before you drink it or cook with it. And in Knott County, folks are also without water. Cold and snow being blamed for the problem there as well. Knott County leaders say some people in the Mousy community lost water service 3 or 4 days ago. Families without water service can pick up bottled water at Jones Fork Volunteer Fire Department. And the Knox County Sportsplex is letting them take showers there.
State leaders now blame 12 deaths statewide on last week's snow and bitterly cold temperatures. According to the Cabinet for Health and Family Services, 3 deaths were related to the weather and 9 were indirectly related.
New this morning, a Lexington pizza delivery driver was robbed at gunpoint overnight. Police tell us it happened just before 10 o'clock on North Martin Luther King Boulevard. A Papa John's driver rang the doorbell, no one answered, and the 2 men threatened him at gunpoint from behind. They took off running with pizzas and cash. One suspect was wearing a black hat as well as a dark jacket. No arrests have been made in connection with that. And we're tracking a crime alert this morning after someone came home to find their laptop and TV had been stolen. The burglary was reported overnight on Maxwell Street. That's near UK's campus. Police say a roommate was sleeping during the home invasion but was not injured. No arrests have been made.
Well, after 2 winter storms and bitterly cold temperatures, some businesses in downtown Richmond now have a big mess to clean up. Some roofs just could not handle all that snow and ice, and that caused water damage inside some of the businesses. WKYT's Kristen Kennedy talked to some frustrated store owners.
You'd think shop owners in Richmond would be happy that the snow started melting this weekend.
When I came in Saturday morning, there was water everywhere.
For Catherine Courier, the melting on the roof above her music store brought in more concerns than customers.
And there was just water dripping everywhere. And it was not like a little bit, it was like a big water main had busted. And there was an inch of water in the floor, all on that far right wall.
Robert Purdy walked into the same situation.
They look like a swimming pool. They're on top of the roof.
The cause of a lot of roof problems? Frozen pipes. They're supposed to drain water from the top down, but they can't.
A lot of these buildings, they look really pretty downtown, but they're brick up on the outsides, and so there's only one small drain line for all that water to leave. And so whenever you've got about 13, 14 inches of snow, and then the rain that we had on top of that, caused for a pretty dangerous situation. And fortunately, the roof didn't cave in, but it could have been pretty close.
Purdy says the damage could have been much worse at Purdy's Coffee Company and inside one of the apartments he rents out.
They thought the roof was getting ready to cave in. It was literally raining in their apartment.
Water worries didn't keep anyone closed on Main Street Monday.
I'm going through pictures and paperwork and magazines right now and throwing them out. Anything that's wet.
In downtown Richmond, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
Well, store owners say Richmond firefighters helped them clean up the leaks and prevent any further damage.
Lexington police are trying to figure out what led to a crash that left a man with serious injuries. They say a car hit him as he walked on a busy road. The crash happened on Tates Creek Road last night around 6:30. Jordan Valines talked to police and someone who drove up moments after the man was hit.
It was a crash reconstruction scene that stretched for about a block here on Tates Creek Road. That's where Lexington police spent several hours Monday night trying to figure out exactly what led up to a man being hit by a car.
Lights everywhere, traffic's backed up.
Flashing police lights illuminating the scene itself.
It's scary.
Showing the damaged SUV.
It's very sad. It's very sad.
The caution tape.
It's just frightening.
The reconstruction crew.
Think that, that could happen so close to where you live.
Lexington police tell us a man was severely injured after being hit while walking along Tates Creek Road.
The speeding that kind of goes on through here and the people just trying to get across quickly, how that can be scary.
James Wright says after last week's snowfall, he's been worried that something like this would happen.
There's something that's going to happen. Matter of time, and it's sad that it had to happen. They pushed the snow up on the side of the road. Some drivers can't see, or the walkers can't see.
Police are now interviewing witnesses to determine how many cars were involved, where the collision happened, and where the victim was in the roadway when he was struck.
I hope that he makes it out full recovery. I mean, it's very sad. You don't want to see anybody get hurt.
At this time, the victim's name has not yet been released. In Lexington, Jordan Valines, WKYT.
Jordan, thank you. The victim was taken to UK hospital. His condition has not been released to us this morning.
A 13-year-old Knox County boy died when police say the car he was driving crashed. The funeral home handling arrangements has identified the boy as Jathan Patterson. Police say he and a 14-year-old friend took off in a car belonging to Jathan's mother. Police say a Barberville police officer later noticed the car driving on Highway 3439 without headlights.
Before the officer could catch back up to that vehicle, the vehicle had left the roadway, struck an embankment, and overturned.
Police say both teenagers were thrown from the car. Jathan died at the scene. Police say the 14-year-old girl with him was injured but should recover. They say they are not sure why Jathan took his mother's car, and they say it happened without her even knowing about it.
Road crews in Lawrenceburg are still trying to salvage what they can from the city's maintenance garage. A fire ripped through the building on Sunday, destroying most of Lawrenceburg's snow removal equipment. Investigators are trying to figure out what caused that fire. But they say with so many vehicles and electrical equipment inside the garage, it could have been most anything.
Firefighters in Scott County battled a fire in a train's engine. It started as the train passed near Luke Road in Sadieville last night. Firefighters worried that fire would quickly spread to the rest of the train, so they called in Lexington firefighters to help. They contained the fire to the engine and no one was hurt.
Dozens of UK students waited in line for the chance to see the Cats play in the SEC tournament. UK held a student ticket lottery for SEC tournament tickets at Memorial Coliseum. Only 56 student tickets are available for each tournament session that UK plays in. Students we talked with say they didn't mind standing out in the cold.
Because I love Kentucky, I just think it's a great opportunity to go see this team run the table in the SEC tournament, this team being undefeated.
The SEC tournament will be held in Nashville March 11th through 15th.